welcome back, Sorshu. This would be kind of like a new sub topic or thing we're doing. We're trying out, I guess, show. It's me, the Jank, and the Goat on the other side. We're going to talk a little bit about the FGC fighting game stuff that's been going on for the past, I guess, couple months or so. So, I mean, I guess number one on the list, which is kind of old news, everyone's been getting canceled. That's the story of everything.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, basically everybody's
That,
getting
that's
canceled.
that's the. I
Well,
guess that's
most of them for good reasons, some of them for petty reasons, but most of them for good reasons.
yeah.
Most of
Everyone getting canceled.
them. I heard.
On other news, though, some good stuff has happened. I guess people are slowly. I wouldn't say big tournaments, but people are slowly trying to, I guess, compete. Online scene's getting bigger. Things are getting hype and whatnot. Now here's something new that happened. This actually happened a couple weeks ago. So there was this huge tournament that happened. I think it was earlier this year. I forget the name of the tournament. It was like a like $100,000 worth of prize pools going out, and no one got paid.
Yeah, dang.
No one got paid. It was a whole thing about it. Like Event Hubs knows about it and everything. Everyone's trying to support, try to. It was basically like they brought all these A-list fighters like Taquito and all these different people to
Uh-huh.
this tournament for promotional reasons, and then they made all this money and no one got paid.
What?
There were some people who were supposed to get paid like $40,000. Like there was a guy who's from a I was watching an interview. He's from Arabia or something. He flew out there because it was a big pool, and he was supposed to win $60,000. He didn't get
Was
it.
this for Tekken?
No, this is for multiple fighting. Some of it was for Tekken, for Street
Uh,
Fighter. It was a big thing. A lot of people flew out there. I think it was for Tekken players too. It
yeah,
was a
there's a lot of good Pakistani players. That's
yeah
what you said,
Pakistan. That's
Arab.
what he was from Pakistan.
Yeah,
He was
yeah.
from Pakistan. Thank you.
Yep.
He was a
That's
really
not.
he was a really big one. He flew out there. He's like, "Oh, I'll fly out there," blah blah, and then no one got paid, and a lot of people were getting pissed off, and they tried not to say anything about it because they're like, "Okay, we understand. We're waiting and waiting, waiting," and then they try to hit him back up, and they're like, "We don't know what you're talking about."
That sucks.
Yeah, and apparently this ain't the first time it happened. A lot of people have been coming up about it, where stuff like this been happening. People been using I guess they'll put the giant prize pool just to bring the high level players in.
Hmm.
And since the high level players come, it'll make other people come.
Yep.
And then they'll make bank off of merchandising and all this stuff and the publicity. Because, like, say, for example, if Taquito or Daigo's coming or whatever, and then they'll make all the bank and, and they'll say, oh, we'll give you the check, whatever, this and this. And here's the other thing. Someone was supposed to get a car and everything. Like, they were giving away a car and all that stuff. It was
Wait,
nuts.
what event? What was the event called?
I'll let you know in a little bit what it's called. I'll get back to you on that because I don't remember off the top of my head what the name. It was kind of like a new thing, event or whatever. But I'll get back to you that in a little bit in regards to that. As we're talking, we'll come back to that as we're talking about this. But it's crazy, like knowing. Could you imagine you flying out, like paying like thousands of dollars? And I know those plane tickets ain't cheap, especially now more than ever.
Especially from Europe to here. Yeah.
Right? Could
Actually,
you?
actually, they're cheaper because no one wants to travel because of Corona. So they're actually cheaper for right now.
That's
Right?
true. That's true.
Yeah.
That is true, but could you imagine like flying out to like to a place you're paid $1,000 for, and you're like, okay, and then you get there and you made top eight, and you're like, okay, I'm finally gonna get paid, and all of a sudden it's just like, well, by the way, what you don't know, you ain't getting jack squat, and you're like, what? What do you mean?
So, damn that. Either it's
And you
fraudulent.
made top four on top of that,
Oh
like,
my
come on, man.
gosh, man.
Like, and some of those people don't have like sponsorship. Some of those people are just paying their own money out there going out. Even with the sponsorship, that looks bad on them. And and some people this is like their life. So it's like you're going out there going through all this trouble to try to do something, and you just don't get another for it after all that work. And here's the other thing he was bringing up. I didn't even think about this scenario. One of the things he was bringing up, like what makes it worse, like some people didn't go to other tournaments. They passed up other tournaments
Hmm.
and then they went to this, and they're like, "Well, I should have went to the other tournament if I knew I was going to get paid."
Yeah, I know they got gypped. I'm trying to
And
find out about
Tekken
this high
Master
profile.
was another one who didn't get paid, and Kudons didn't get paid out either.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. And for those who don't know, Kudons was a real OG player who, like, back in the early days, like Tekken 2, 3, or whatever, I
Yeah.
don't remember exactly.
Yeah.
He was
Wow.
like one of the best players ever. And then he vanished and then came back during Tekken, I think it was it Tag Tournament? And he
Tag
came
two.
back again.
Tag two or
It was like I think it was tag two. I think it was tag two. He came back and everyone was like, "Does he still got it?" And he came back.
oh that bro. I'm surprised I
Memory
didn't hear about this.
Express.
No, because I follow a lot of FGC people, but was this on Ernesto? Did Ernesto talk about
Yeah,
it?
Ernesto was talking about.
Oh, I
Ernesto
didn't
was
watch.
talking
I
about.
didn't watch Ernesto. Okay, that's fine.
Yeah, but one somebody got cheated out off of Memory Express, which I'm assuming that's a tournament. He got cheated out 40K. Yeah, like I'm reading the comment section right now. It is disgusting.
That's that's fraud or something. They like
Yeah,
like so if it was so high profile to a point people flew over there, like who was the organizer? Who was the
I think it was
person?
some unknown name person.
But how do you? But how does your sponsors not know about that though? Did
Took
it get
place in
trolled?
Jeddah. It was a tournament that took place in Jeddah, and then they didn't. It was mostly a Tekken tournament. That was right. What it was. It mostly was Tekken.
Oh, okay. Oh,
But actually no. So at the tournament in Jeddah, there was Mortal Kombat, Tekken, Smash, Rocket League. Yeah, there was a lot of high profile games there. It was okay. It was called the True. Okay, now I figured out the whole thing. It was called the True Gaming Invitational, and it was hosted in Saudi Arabia. And this happened last year of March 2019.
yo, Saudi Arabians are rich. I understand why people thought it was.
Right.
Yeah.
And the prize pool for just Tekken alone was $110,000.
Dang.
Just Tekken alone.
Yeah, Tekken's pretty big.
And then Kudons, who was the winner of the tournament, was supposed to get paid $60,000. Could you imagine not getting $60,000 you owe? That's the price of
That's what people make in a year with a decent gun.
four Honda Civics.
Base
Four
model.
Honda Civics, and I'm talking about the turbo one. I'm talking about that one. That costs like about 15 to 16. Oh no, regular Honda Civic. Yeah,
Oh,
four
regular.
Honda
No,
Civics worth.
the turbo one's a little more. Oh, whatever.
Yeah, it's a
But
little more.
I
That's
know
what
what you mean.
I said. Never mind. That's what I said.
Yeah.
Never mind. It's a little more. That's like 17, but still,
Mm-hmm.
$60,000. That could paid off a bill. That could be paid part of your house. Like, come on.
Oh yeah, especially a house. If you had a house payment,
That's
yeah.
rent for for the entire year. Who knows? He might that might have been the number he needed, man.
Oh no, for real, bro. Well, Saudi Arabia is a rich country, so they probably thought they were credible and they had the money. Man. I'm surprised it's not all over the FGC news.
Yeah, it's crazy. Like literally right here. Like literally, look. Gaming Invitational was supposed to pay True Gaming Invitational hosted by Saudi Arabia March 2019. This is crazy. That's nuts. That's nuts. But I hope they get paid out more or less. But in other news,
I don't know. It could be fraudulent. Yeah.
Other news, I guess Capcom. I guess they're trying to sort of listen to the fans now. So for those who don't know, there was a this past week there was a
teaser kind of trailer. Yeah, kind of a teaser.
Yeah, there was it was called this. Well, there was two things that happened this past week. Mm-hmm. So first was the Japan roundtable. For those who don't know what it was kind of like a COVID-19. So it was like a mini E3, but just for fighting game people. Mm-hmm. It lasts for about, I guess, an hour, and they basically showed off. So Soul Calibur, Harada from Tekken, and all those people came together to show what was coming. They're like, okay, there's a new season for Tekken, just to let you know. Soul Calibur showed up. I can't think of the chick's name. She got announced, and then there was more stuff coming from other games, which was cool. That was kind of cool. But at that time, we didn't see no Capcom, so we were just like, that's kind of weird. But then Capcom, I believe on Monday/Tuesday, decided they want to do their own thing. So they did call the summer update thing. And honestly, all I really wanted to care about was the netcode because the netcode has been a huge thing with that game. That's all I really cared about. I was like, oh, netcode, blah blah.
What
Because
Grand
I
Blue you
know a
talking
lot of
about?
people having a
What game?
sour spot with Street Fighter Five a lot,
Yeah.
especially the last update they did. So for those who don't know, a guy I don't remember the guy's name. He actually did his own netcode that
Wow.
everyone loved. Like he's like it's
Oh
like
yeah,
Kevin
the
stuff.
custom net fold for Street Fighter Five. Yeah, I remember. Yeah,
Right. And then here's what happened. Capcom's like, oh, we're doing a new balance update. They're doing a new update. So when they did the update, they took away the netcode.
of course. Yeah, they
Uh,
pat.
so everyone got pissed. I was like, well, really, y'all like y'all couldn't do it, so why take away something that could be? I was like, yo, savage much. But
He's not taking away from your money. So why do
right.
you care? Yeah.
But the other one of the big things they announced was the Street Fighter Cup and everything. I like the way they did this. They kind of had like this chill out personality thing, and they brought a lot of guest stars. So Tasty Steve was on.
Hmm.
Kenny Omega was on it, which was kind of cool.
Wow.
Yeah, they did something really cool, and I'll show in a little bit like a small clip bit of it. So Kenny Omega, so they announced for those who don't know, they announced 4 characters. They're saying there's going to be a total of 5 characters. The fifth character we do not know. So the first character announced was Dan. Dan actually has gameplay footage.
Yeah,
His
it's
gameplay footage
very
is really
primitive. It's
small.
very primitive though. It's like
Yeah, it's
you can
very
tell it's like they just finished modeling it, didn't finish it. They're just like doing keyframe animations, trying to they're trying to get frames
right,
down.
right,
It
right.
yeah.
And they're still working on stuff. So it's like, but I know a lot of people are like kind of like what Dan. I'm actually was super excited about it. So I'm kind of whatever. Everyone else is like, man, this is dumb. I've always been the weird character's always been a fan of. So it's that's how I've been about it.
I mean, he had that fireball, but it came out fast.
Right,
That
right.
little, yeah, I mean, it came out fast. It linked to the combos really well.
Yeah.
Uh,
Here's some data of them that you can see right here. Here's some stuff for him.
See, it looks really rough. You see?
Yeah. Yeah, you can tell, but he looks good though. I like the way he looks though, and it looks like he still has his little clumsy factor to him, which is kind of cool. That's one thing I do like.
I
Yeah,
wonder
he
if
was shown.
I wonder if he's gonna do the autograph thing when he signs the autograph. He points at your
Yeah,
face.
now they're saying with him, there's gonna be like a lot of things like with his taunt and stuff like that, which should be interesting. I'm pretty sure that's gonna be like a V skill thing. The second character was announced was Rose. There's a lot of people diehard Rose fan. I personally don't care about Rose, but I don't mind seeing her. I mean,
She was a footsie character
yeah,
in
I
every
never
game.
was a Rose fan. You know me, I'm aggro, so I didn't.
Yeah,
Rose, I've never really. Even when I
yeah.
put back in Alpha, I put it. I think one time I was like, nah. I was like,
She
nah.
stays mid range, and you just poke them out, and you
But
just
it's cool
frustrate your
seeing a
opponent.
character you don't usually see in fighting games, so I
Yeah.
like that fact of it.
Hmm.
The third character I really never was a person who played as him. I know what he did, Uru. And for those who don't know, Uru was like he was in Third Strike.
And only third strike.
Yeah,
Well,
he
only
was
Street Fighter
only,
Three.
he wasn't in Second Impact, was he?
I think it was he.
Yeah, that it
I
was.
don't know.
There you go.
Every Street
And
Fighter. I don't know,
that's the
man.
other guy. I couldn't think of the other guy's name. Yeah, they were helping doing announcements and stuff too, which was kind of cool and everything. And then they did a whole, as you can see now, a whole montage of they're gonna have the best of the best of all these different people playing in the tournament, which is gonna be kind of cool.
Hmm.
So it's gonna be like this all-out brawl, Street Fighter, the Finals Cup, whatever. This is gonna be kind of cool. And this is the Kenny Omega thing I was talking about. So this is what Kenny Omega was doing. He was basically promoting this shirt I really want, first of all, which has a picture as Dan versus Kenny Omega playing on the fight sticks, which is kind of funny.
Hmm.
But so what he did kind of like a surprise announcement. He tried to sell his merch for the shirt you can buy and whatever, which I'm probably might get a shirt myself, honestly. And what
Wait,
he
I
did
can't.
was this kind of
Wait,
like
trying to
you
see
said
it.
what happened.
I'm trying to. Never mind. Never mind. Just the way the stream is.
Yeah,
Trying
the
to see what
screen's kind of
first thing.
weird. I know.
Okay. Yeah, I see it. I see it.
You see it right here.
Yeah.
Okay. But he's the one who announced Rose. So what he did was he gave people three clues. He was like, "Oh, it's an alpha character. It was in Street Fighter 4, and it's like, and it's a character behind me." I was like, "What?" And so when he said it was a character behind me, I was like, "Okay, cool, whatever." And he trolled everyone. I'm looking. I'm like, I'm seeing Ani over here. I'm seeing Zang. I was like, all these characters are in except Ani. Ani was in third strike.
No, he
And
wasn't.
all
He
of a
was.
sudden,
He
if you
was.
look
He was
really
only a
closely
four.
next to
Yeah,
Ani, there's a small little rose
I see it.
on
Like
the
Dudley,
side. He
the
freaking
troll
trolled the
Dudley
heck out.
Rose. Yeah. Is
On
he?
there's a full size picture of the shirt I was talking. That's the full size picture of the shirt. The shirt looks kind of cool. It's kind of hilarious. But that and then the final character, which was the one I was excited about the most, and it was a rival school character for those who don't know, and it was Akira.
Mm-hmm.
And I thought they were going to be a chode like they usually are. I thought they were going to be like, oh, we're going to put Batsu. Because, Batsu's like one of the main characters.
Mm-hmm.
I was not thinking they were going to do the fan favorite Akira. Now, I don't know. Have you ever played Rival Schools, Go? You ever played Rival Schools at all?
No, I've seen footage though.
Wow. I'm surprised. I mean, I have a copy of this for drinking. I need to bring this over for you.
Yeah.
Rival Schools is like, technically speaking, that was the first 3 versus 3 game, if you really want to be technical about it. It was the first one. Well,
I
no,
know.
no, 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 no. I'm wrong. I'm not wrong. It wasn't. It played in a sense like I'm totally wrong. Sorry if I said that. It played more or less like as far as the ordering system goes, like how how King of Fire is. You can pick 3 characters. When one dies, the next one comes up.
Yeah, exactly. It's like
The
that, right?
only difference is in this game, when your character died, the next one doesn't come. You could pick the next person you want to play with next,
Oh, okay, that's cool.
and you just use the other characters as your tag team move assist or whatever, which was kind of cool. There was not really an assist move. It was more like for team attacks and things of that nature. And then they had a thing where you can do like a triple team move, where like if you have 5 bars, because the game goes up to 5 bars. If you use all 5 bars, you could do a 3-way special. And some of your characters give you buffs. You can do extra damage. It was kind of crazy. It was a really cool. Heals your life. It was a really crazy game. Those who haven't played Project Justice or Rival Schools of Frame, definitely if you can get your hands on it, even if it's through like an emulator, definitely play it. Now
Yeah,
my
I don't know.
curiosity is what your moveset's going to be. So in the game, she had like I'm not going to go too much into this. There was a regular Akira in Project Justice 2. There's a regular Akira, which is what you saw her without the helmet, and then later on, if you beat the game or whatever through the story mode, you get a Pirate Akira. And Pirate Akira was like this. She had like this, I guess, this biker suit. They gave her like this sort of the way it looked in the game was like this electricity beam like power. She got like super strength or whatever. And
Like a
I
power
wonder
suit.
if that's gonna be like a V trigger thing. Like she goes trigger and she turned into like Sentai Power Ranger helmet thing, and I don't know.
Remember,
It's,
Street Fighter Five has 2 V triggers now.
yeah, so that
You get to pick which one you use. Yeah,
right.
yeah.
So that should be pretty. Do they have 2 V skills too?
Yeah, 2 V skills and 2 V triggers.
Cool.
And yeah, and you
It's
get to
been a
pick
while
one.
since I played. I
Yeah.
know Gil got released and then Seth got released and all that stuff. But I'm excited for that. They didn't say anything about netcode, but they said balance changes. Things are gonna be, but I'm pretty sure netcode is gonna be it too. Now, here's the thing that pissed a lot of people off though, because if I'm not going to try to sugarcoat everything.
Mm-hmm.
I want to show you right now. Like this is the part that pissed a lot of people off. Let me show you this mess. Look at this mess. You see this?
What? Fall 2020? What?
Yeah.
That's such a stretched out release date. Oh, come on.
Yeah.
Winter 2020? Spring 2021? I know balancing takes a while, but come on,
They're trying
it's
to
a fighting
sort this
game.
mess out. Probably until they announce like Street Fighter 6 or something. Because fall is like August, right?
You heard about Street Fighter 6, right?
I heard rumors that there might be or whatever. I think there is.
No. It exists. They have a very early build of it. What they took some
Did it
veteran.
get leaked out? Did they
No,
announce it?
it's not leaked. No, Capcom said this.
Oh,
They're like it was a very early build, very 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 early build, and they got some people to play test it, and the play testers didn't like it. And they're like, oh shoot, we got to scrap this.
yo.
Yeah.
I'm glad you told me that because I actually didn't know anything about that. I didn't know anything
Yeah.
about that at all.
Yeah, there's no footage or nothing. They said, yeah, we got some play testers to test it, and then they didn't like it very much. So, damn, like how you fuck it up? Like, what? Uh,
Gotcha.
uh
But
but,
yeah.
um,
But no, keep going, Greg. Keep going real quick. Keep going.
yeah, but yeah, they placed that. They don't, I mean, that's all the details they have. They said they got some people to play test it, and they didn't like it very well. I don't know if it was. Now they didn't say any details. They didn't say if it was too basic or they didn't like the fight system, or was it too
The,
slow, or
the
I don't
only
know.
thing I hope they do the right thing. Got people who actually play the other games and who've seen issue who played. I'll say this: people who actually play Third Strike, 4, and 5.
Yeah,
Those are the people I think you should get to look at the game. Like, see, because those are like the hottest ones.
yeah,
5 is hot because it's a new game. It's the only game out right now.
yeah,
But those are the games that kind of define Street Fighter right now. I
yeah.
wouldn't say 2, even though 2 is like the defining moment. Everyone knows like Turbo and
I mean,
it's.
there's like what, like 8 different versions of two.
But as far as I guess for from a tournament perspective, as a concise game and people as far as selling copies go, and what everyone likes. Every time you hear it, always goes back to Third Strike and 4.
Yeah.
So get people who like those games. That way, it can appeal to the rest of the audience more or
It's
less.
weird. I just discovered there's a group of people who just didn't like Third Strike. I mean, it's weird.
There are people like that, and
Yeah.
if you actually think about, it, I know Third Strike is like, and I'm not gonna go too much into this. I know Third Strike is like the definitive. Everyone's like, "Yo, was the best one of all time." But if you really get down to the nuts and bolts, cause I know a lot of people. I know people might say no, it was Alpha 3, which Alpha 3 was pretty nuts. It had so much content, it was disgusting.
Yeah, Alpha 3 was nuts. Yeah.
But if you really think about Third Strike, they merged a bunch of characters together to put less characters in the game.
Yeah. Yeah.
Dalcy and Blanca was one character.
Mm-hmm.
Freaking
12.
Guile. No. The other dude, the guy with the linking arms. You remember he had the
Oh
linky
yeah,
arms.
yeah.
He was the
I know.
Dalcy. He was the Dalcy and
Yeah.
Blanca wannabe.
And he
You
had the
had
little
a guy
stick.
who was got emo Guile. Like if you really want
Oh,
to
he
put
was the
in
lowest. He was the worst character in the game. That emo guy.
exactly.
Yeah.
So but I hope Capcom learn their lesson through all this and Marvel versus Capcom. I hope they're because right now, honestly, I think Arc System is the new Capcom. Arc System, Bandai Namco, whatever. I think they're like the new
Yeah,
Capcom.
I think that's pretty established now.
It's
I
pretty
think
established with the whole the grinding in the Fighter Z and all this other stuff.
it's not. And Bandai Namco has all the uh, high-profile 3D games and all the high-profile 2D games. I mean, then there's NetherRealms, but I mean, like you know, but most of the market is Bandai Namco. You know.
Yeah, and they're destroying. And they're like rubbing salt into her wound. But the last thing I'll go into the day, and this is what we'll end it on because I know we were supposed to stop a long time ago. So Grand Blue Fantasy released a new character called, or they're going to release a character, and this trailer came out. Oh, literally like an hour ago today.
Oh, it
Interesting.
just came
So
out.
this is
Okay.
very new. So this guy named Bala. I know this has an anime behind it. I need to start watching because most of the characters from I've been told are from the anime. So we're gonna watch this real quick. I might put a little sound on. Y'all might hear a little bit, and we'll go from there. So last thing, there goes nothing. If y'all don't hear it, my bad. But at least you can see it. But honestly, I think this is a Surge character. He will play him just because of his demeanor. Like he looks ignorant.
Oh, no weapon. Oh, never again.
But he has those throwing weapons though.
Yeah.
Well, Olivia doesn't have a weapon either. Oh, I guess he has the gauntlets. I guess you can say.
He looks like a mix-up character. He looks
Yeah,
like a. Yeah.
I think Surge will play him just because he reminds him of. You know who he reminds me? You remember Hazuma from Blaze Blue, the snake dude? That's who he reminds me of.
Hmm.
As far as the way he acts, like he doesn't care.
Oh, no counter. Oh, he didn't. I don't think he doesn't
Look, it's Doflamingo. I'm just kidding.
count. Jumping heavy looked nice. He's pretty good aerials. Ooh.
Oh, there's your dodge right there. He's a dodge. I'm guessing that's his final move. Oh, that's a level 1. It looks like wait, maybe
That's definitely a level 3.
that's a level 3. Yo, he looks kind of sick. Okay, September. Okay, so there's a date, September 26th.
Okay,
Okay,
that's.
that looked pretty
I
sick.
still need to get that game. Cheap digital.
You don't have it? That game is fun.
I know. I watch tournaments on Team Spooky all the time though.
Yeah,
The game's very aggressive.
very good. But on a note, that'll bring this video to the close. Thank you for watching this little segment. I know it was a little long.
Mm-hmm.
Whoa, 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 whoa!
What's
I'm
going on?
sorry. I was supposed to end this, but then this happened. Hold on. What was this mess?
Hey,
Hold
if
on.
you have gold to show, show the gold. Oh wait, go back to the screen. Go back to the screen.
Oh, I gotta go back. My bad, guys.
There you go. Wait, rewind
Apparently,
it a
there
little
was
bit.
another character at the end. You know how they show that extra tidbit
Mm-hmm.
at the end? Wherever this chick is.
Ooh,
But
magical schoolgirl. Oh yeah. Oh, she looks
so
like you're gonna go to jail.
late October. So they got another 4 more characters come. Oh, this should be interesting. Character pass too. But
This
but
game
on
is
that note, thank you all for watching this segment. I know it was a little long, 30 minutes. Let us know what you think about it. That really means a lot to us. Or give us the views because I don't like to say stuff sometimes. Just give it the views in. And like and subscribe to the channel. But Sorshi will catch you soon.
All right.
And y'all stay safe.